Okay, so I'm going to do a quick overview of the Alesis Nitro drum module settings that I use with the Rock Band Pro MIDI controller with the legacy wired adapter on the Xbox One. So most of this stuff is already set, which is very nice. It just behaves very, very well. It's a matter of assigning the MIDI notes. So you hit voice until you get to mid, and then you can strike. That's 37. The rim, only one of these drums when you get your kit is going to have a rim trigger. So this one, obviously you set it up as the snare drum. This one has a rim trigger. I set it to 40. It could also be set to 37. It doesn't matter. And then you have yellow is 48, blue is 45, and green drum is 43. And the crash symbol is 49. Blue symbol is 51. And then the hi-hat, there's striking it when it's open, there's kicking it, and then there's striking it when it's closed. So kicking it, I set it to 61 because that's outside of the range so that nothing happens when I hit the pedal. Open, it's blue, just like the blue ride. They're both 51. Closed, it's 42. And finally, the kick drum is 36. So those are the values for all of the drums that are set. And really, those are the only settings that you need in order to get the triggers to work properly. The only other thing that you might have to mess with is it utility? Yeah, threshold. So threshold is, I have my threshold set to 2 on the snare, 6 on the toms, 2 on the hi-hat, 2 on the ride, 2 on the crash, 14 on the kick drum, and 2 on the hi-hat. So what that is how hard it needs to be hit before it actually counts as a hit. So if you're hitting the crash, for instance, it might cause vibrations down here and trigger one of these, but if the threshold is high, then this will not trigger this. So threshold is the only other one that you're gonna have to mess with. Otherwise, it's just a matter of assigning MIDI inputs. And again, this is set to all the way up, so as sensitive as it goes.